So today we are doing an NBA draft selection of all the playoff teams, East and West. We're gonna do NBA East versus NBA West. We're gonna take every player that we think should be in a 12-man roster, and we're gonna compare our list because we might have a couple different players. Obviously, we're gonna have some players that are the same for the most part, but we're gonna compare our players that are the same. We're gonna have to come to an agreement on one final roster for the East, one final roster for the West. Then we're gonna put those rosters in 2K. I'm gonna let him choose whichever team he wants to use. So if he wants to use East, he will probably use East. If he wants to use West, he'll probably use West. I assume he's probably gonna use East because the Knicks, you feel me? So I'm already like thinking I'm gonna probably use the West. And then we're gonna play. The only rules is you have to only pick players that were healthy. So that means that were healthy for at least one full game. You feel like the East is more obvious?
Yeah, I think it is. I think the West was pretty hard for me. Baby, gonna lie. You go first.
I feel like Shea at the 1.
That's what I played.
Okay, Shea at the 1. No surprises. For me, I got Ant at the 2.
I got Castle at the 2.
Castle at the 2. I mean, okay.
I think Ant wasn't. I mean, my thing. I feel like Ant wasn't really that healthy, and it kind of showed. He did play pretty good versus the Nuggets, but I think he wasn't his best self at all.
He still had a good game against the Spurs. He had like at least 1 or 2 good games.
He did. I just feel like Castle was just. I mean, he played longer. I think.
You felt like he was better.
Yeah, I felt like he was a little better. Both ends.
That's fair.
I was impressed. So
I guess that makes sense considering like even if you do have Ant, do you have Ant on the bench?
No, I don't.
No Ant. Okay, who's your 3?
I got LeBron.
Okay, we both have LeBron at the 3. Okay. Your 4?
I put Wemby at the 4. I'm not gonna lie.
Ooh.
I don't know if
No. That's cool. You could put Wemby at point guard for all I care. Like that's your team. Like, okay, Wemby at the 4. So that I'm assuming that means Jokic at the 5.
Yeah.
I put KD at the 4 because KD had 1 game, so I was like he's eligible. So it seems like you're more so looking at the whole body of work of the playoffs. While I'm looking at like if they were eligible for me to put in the list, then I just put them on the list based on who I know that player to be. So I know Ant is like, I'm taking Ant over Castle, but you're like, no, Castle had a better playoffs, so I'm gonna give Castle the nod. That's how you did it, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's your bench? Who's your bench point guard?
I got AJ Mitchell. Not gonna lie. I got AJ Mitchell.
That's actually, I really didn't consider him as much as I should have. I was thinking about my 2 people I was thinking about was Castle and Jamal Murray.
AJ Mitchell might have been the Thunder's second best player for the playoff until he got hurt.
Definitely offensively, no question.
Feel like I'll take that into consideration, and he played really good.
Okay. The reason that I liked Murray, I was considering Murray. I ended up putting Castle because I felt like my bench really had a lot of offensive players already, and I wanted to have a defensive anchor, like a defensive player on my bench. But the reason I was considering Murray is because I also have Jokic on my bench. So if I can...
Okay, I see what you're doing.
So the way I constructed it was like, all right, if I'm gonna have, let's say like I'm gonna sit, because Wemby like to sit early anyway. Like this is in my mind, right? Yeah. Wemby like to sit early, so we're gonna bring in Jokic and Murray together. They're gonna do their thing, and then we rock out from there. But who's your 2 coming off the bench? Or your second guy off the bench?
Yeah, it's not really in order or in position.
Okay. However you wanna give it up.
I had Dylan Harper. I put Dylan Harper there too.
That's tough. He's not even. That's valid though. I can't be mad at that. I have Denis Avdia
Okay.
Second.
I have him too. I got Jaden McDaniels there too.
Me too. I got Jaden McDaniels right after. Okay.
And then I got a Ben Thompson.
I was thinking about him.
I think he's the best player on the Rockets, which it doesn't really mean nothing, but he played pretty good. And I have this one's a surprising one. I have Dylan Brooks.
Me too.
All right,
that nigga was playing some basketball. He was the only nigga trying to hoop against OKC.
So I had to put him, and then my last player was Alex Caruso. I ain't gonna lie.
Alex Caruso, that's not bad. I have so like I said, I have Jamal Murray as my 11th man, so to speak, and then my 12th man is Rudy Gobert.
I was thinking about Gobert too, but I just felt Caruso. I mean, I don't remember nothing that Lou Dort did this playoff, so Caruso had to be. I feel like, and he had that game one. Was it game one against the Spurs? They lost. He had like 8 threes.
Who are you talking about?
Caruso. That the conference finals game one.
Caruso was hooping it against the Thunder, 100%.
The Spurs versus the Spurs in a double overtime game, the first game of the series. So I feel like I had a signature game.
Okay, so no, I mean, I'm not mad at Caruso. Like, Caruso was hooping out there. Like, and honestly, with a team like this, like, it would make sense to have a guy like Caruso that's just, he's not really gonna get the ball like that, but he's gonna do everything else. And I did kind of like to have some of those kind of players. That's why I kind of liked Castle on the bench, because Castle's not a high usage guard. He's a guard that's gonna play defense. He's gonna play make. Hopefully he can make open shots consistently, but other than that, like, he's gonna do the rebounding and all that other stuff. And then Rudy, we know what Rudy's gonna do. You know, Jaden McDaniels is a guy that can do everything. Brooks is a guy that's gonna do the dirty stuff as well. So I guess that makes sense.
The only thing I would say that I guess the team is lacking shooting, but Vassell could have been a shout out. I guess Champagny could have been a shout out. So
yeah,
but I feel like these dudes, I guess they do more than just catch and shoot and stuff. They defense. We can do that.
You want to keep KD, or you want to get?
Yeah.
Okay, keep KD. You want to keep Ant?
We keep KD and Ant, and Harper and
Ant, Denis, McDaniels, Brooks, Jokic, Mitchell, Harper.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Like
cool. Let's get to the East. I feel like that was more like, I didn't. If I would have been going into it the way that you were, I feel like our lineups would have been a little bit more similar. All right, who's starting at your point guard for the East?
Come on.
The guy.
What kind of question is that?
I mean, you might.
I mean, it doesn't matter. You could be shooting guard or point guard.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you might want to have some variety there.
I'm still putting first on the team.
Okay, Brunson at the 1. Okay, I have Brunson at the 1. Yeah, who at the 2?
Cade at the 2.
Cade at the 2. I also had Cade at the 2.
I got OG at the 3.
OG at the 3. I had Jaylen Brown at my 3, starting.
I had
Who's your 4?
No, unfortunately, I don't have my boy.
You don't have Brown like starting, or you don't have Brown at all?
I don't got him on my team. I don't.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay.
First round, like, come on, first.
So you don't have Tatum either?
I do got Tatum. I'm not gonna lie.
You probably got.
But I feel like, I mean, the numbers were better. The plus minus was better. He averaged a double.
I was thinking about it, and again, like, I was thinking about it like a team and shit like that. So I was like, I kind of like Mobley with Cade, and I kind of am okay with Scotty playing the bench, especially with who I got on the bench. But okay. So if I'm thinking about just the best players, Obviously, would be Brunson. Obviously, would be Cade. OG has to start. I would go Paolo.
I like Paulo. I like Paulo the most. Like that's like I like him, but I just
Okay, and then Cat the 5. What's up?
had
Bench point. I mean, my first play of the bench was Tyrese Maxey.
ooh,
But okay, I have Donovan right after, so I have him at my 2.
I had RJ Barrett. Yeah.
Instead
Oh,
of
man.
instead of
Yes.
Maxey.
Yes. I do.
Now I have to really think because I wasn't thinking about it like that before. I'm trying to think. What did Maxey do? Like,
RJ had that game winner. That's what I remember.
yes.
And he averaged. Well, yeah.
RJ played well too. He was like, Ingram was a no-show. Scotty played his ass off, and RJ was right behind him. So
Yeah. Who they played?
um,
Also, they played the Cavs.
they played the Cavs first round and lost 7-game series, but they played well. Like, they should have beat the Cavs if Ingram was.
You know, RJ is that guy. You know,
Yeah.
he's a real Nick, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He's a real
Yeah.
Nick. Need to send him a little ringy ring too. I ain't gonna lie. It's only
That would
right.
be
Right.
nice. I'm sure he would appreciate that.
And he knows that, bro, so I gotta put RJ. And then I had
Okay.
Monchero, Mobley, and Tatum were the next 3. We talked about them already. Those are my next 3.
Right.
Oi.
So I had Embiid, but if we going based off performance, I wouldn't put him. I mean, he did play well the games that he played. To be fair, like he played all NBA when he was healthy the full games against Boston.
I didn't have Embiid.
Who's your center?
Mobley.
Oh, you're playing like small. Small. Okay.
Monchero, Tatum, like.
Yeah. Okay. I'm cool with that. Let's do, yeah. I think Mobley definitely deserves. Shout out to Embiid though, because when he was healthy, he played well. He gave Boston problems and he got Boston up out of there. To be fair,
He did, but he got swept by the Knicks. I ain't gonna lie, they swept him.
I mean, Mobley got swept too. What we saying?
But he made it to the next round. He made it to the conference chip.
I'm saying like it's not as bad because he got swept a little bit later.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, basically,
Alright.
yeah. Even though
Alright.
this next guy, I ain't gonna lie, the next guy, what are we on, 11?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so we
11.
have our last 2 spots. My last 2 was OG and Tatum. So I had OG, I just had him later. In terms of like fit and stuff, I kind of toggled with the idea of like him playing like my bench 3, but I wasn't, even right now looking at it, I'm not really sure. And considering how we're doing it now, like I'm still not sure like how I want to do it. But okay, let me get Tyrese Maxey out of there, and then let's put RJ. So we got Donovan Mitchell, we got RJ Barrett, we got Scotty, we got Paolo, we got Mobley, and then I had Tatum and OG. So who did you have?
I ain't gonna lie, I had CJ McCollum. I had CJ.
That's valid.
I had
that's-
CJ and I had Josh Hart.
CJ and Josh Hart. We getting 4 Knicks in there. That's as we should, you know.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, no, I like thinking about it.
CJ the only nigga to beat the Knicks twice. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, or more than once. He the only nigga. He did it twice. So I felt like I had to put him there just for the 2 games he had. Fuck it.
That's fair. CJ and then who's the other guy? And Josh Hart. Yeah, he deserves it, bro. Like what? Like I can't even really say nothing. Okay.
Yeah, I'm biased. Fuck it.
Is that really biased? Cause you also had.
It's not. Even, I don't even feel like it's biased either. I mean, you know, he did his job. Like fuck it. He could be.
Like, do you feel like? So did you You feel like he deserved it more? I mean, I guess it's hard to say he didn't deserve it more than Jaylen Brown. Like, it's a hard thing to compare because obviously for what they were for their teams, obviously Jaylen Brown's more important. But
type shit. So,
but Josh Hart made it all the way to the finals, so it's like you could go whichever way you want to go. Let's see. Big ass Wemby. Is my Theasley? Oh, that's wide open though. Okay. Oh, we got Brunson out here. Hold on. I don't even know what the difficulty is on, but I guess it's the same. Oh yeah, we got.
Who the fuck is that? It's Cade.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that.
Oh my god.
Oh
my god. They got braids. I don't know what that is. Make this nigga crazy. Ew. Now, who you got? Who you think gonna win the chip next year?
I think Boston got a good chance. But I mean, of course, the Knicks.
Depends who they get.
Talking about depends who the Celtics get.
Yeah, they need to get somebody.
I think they just need a full healthy Tatum. Like that, I feel like they could be alright.
But they don't got a setter. I feel like they don't got a setter.
They don't have an elite like
point guard. I think they still got some.
Oh, we did some other shit. I mean, that didn't really stop them before, like.
But they lost to Philly this year.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, you feel me? Like, I don't know if that's disrespectful. Respectfully, like, I don't know. Hey, damn, baby, that nigga. God damn.
In the karaoke. Do we got plays? Hold on. LeBron! Oh, we out.
Hey!
Oh, 1B, grab that.
No! Yeah. Yeah.
So, I think if they get healthy next year, and then, you know, Sam Presti probably gonna make some good moves.
That is true.
So, yeah, probably OKC and Boston. And then the Knicks, you can't count out the Knicks. Hey!
No.
Wait, you running it with Yoki? Oh, who this right here?
Yeah.
Oh, he blocked. That's OG? Oh, that's Mobley.
That's Mobley. Yeah.
That's a good pull.
A cactus? Damn.
That's Tatum, I think.
Look at that cat. Hey. Yo.
Oh, out of bounds. What we got in right now? Ant? Hold on. Gotta talk to this nigga real quick.
Oh.
We running. Oh, that's free. Oh, that's Cade. I'm thinking that was. Yeah, Ant got better defense. I could feel it. At least in my opinion. Or maybe Cade is not as nice as Brunson. I don't know. There we go. Finally. Bro, I keep... Alright, I know what I'm doing wrong, bro. I understand it now. I wish I had Donovan in the game right here.
Ash. So yeah.
We got Dylan. This Dylan Harper. We got LeBron running the center. Hey! We don't really, we don't got no centers, I guess. Who the fuck is this? I don't even know.
CJ. Hey. Oh my God. Oh my God. No. Oh, whoa. Damn, I don't know why he slipped like that.
That's Bronski. Batum. What is RJ? Oh, there's Ant. That's a good pull up.
Can't get these shots in there.
We like reverse the ball.
Who the fuck is that?
Dylan Harper.
Attention. I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award, and the closer the race is, I think the more heated
That's Castle?
tend to get. So
come on, man. He's taking that.
For the award,
you kidding me?
So subjective.
Here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. The 19-foot shot.
That's it, a little bit.
And guys, it really looks like they've lost a step here in the second quarter. They have been really stagnant offensively.
Drills it from outside.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Pass to Tatum.
Oh, that's nice.
Tatum, that was something else.
Oh my goodness, Jason Tatum, you've got to be kidding me. How pretty was that?
Brooks, left side. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Brooks, a screen. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Portland.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
If we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, of course, it started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about to work every day, and he sets the tone for his team.
That's such a greenable shot.
No good.
Like, I just...
Knicks trailed by 11.
I know my problem is.
Brunson scanning the floor. Towns down low. And a missed late. Blazers on offense. Releases. And the rejection by Tatum. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, the Portland Trailblazers in year 3 of a rebuild, wins are hard to come by in the loaded West, but acquiring young, talented players like Denny Avdia is a nice start. He said, quote, "The team is young, we're real athletic, we all compete, everybody wants to work and wants to improve." Back to you, Kevin.
Cassie, you know Cassie be getting rebounds.
All right, almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play.
Can we get the bench in?
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. He tried to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Launches it. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Knicks trailed by 13. Pass to Tatum. And here's Brunson. Back to Mobley. Some nice passing by New York here. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Ron right side. And foul on the
Isn't that
shot,
late?
so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. In whatever situation he finds
This
himself
haircut
in,
got him looking like
he always
2015.
seems
bro.
to have an answer.
When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Pass to James. McDaniels gets a wide open look.
I missed
A
that.
three-pointer, no good. Knicks trailed by 13. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need
You
a
gotta
bucket
get
to
Rock
get some momentum.
defense.
And really just a
Got
great
some,
play to sacrifice his
this
body
KD.
and take the charge.
My center. Are you running zone?
McDaniels
Oh,
outside.
for Brunson. All right, fuck it.
It's Durant on the wing. Back to McDaniel. To the paint. Outside for Durant. Gets the
There you
jumper
go,
from the
KD.
corner to fall. KD's got his first 2 points of the night.
And with the
One thing we've learned in the
He
NBA,
said
the
down,
game
bro.
is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers.
Who's this, Cade?
Wembanyama outside. Pass to SGA. Off target with
That
his
was
three.
nice. Oh, actually,
Knicks trailed by 15. Now Towns.
Oh, that was
Now
fast.
Brunson. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And it's Brunson missing.
Yeah.
Here's
Punch
James.
outside.
And the dunk by James.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
Back to Cunningham.
Why the
Anunoby
fuck is he
outside.
jumping? What?
Cunningham gets the
My AI
bucket.
just jump on nothing?
6 points for Cade Cunningham.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
James left side. Stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Barnes looking around. Back to Towns. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Karl Anthony Towns, such a great jump shooter. Doesn't take him any time to get set up.
Here's Castle. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
But you see Scotty Barnes' growth as a passer. Boy, that is an impressive look.
Outside, James. No good with the triple.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
And stolen by Wembanyama.
I expected so much better.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8. James, no good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Cunningham. Now Brunson. 6 points for him. Shoots the three. And Jokic with the rebound.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of
I
consistency.
feel like I'm releasing that at
Second
the
round
right
pick back in
time.
2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson,
Wemby.
but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at
He
him.
would have shielded out Wemby
It's
first.
all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him.
5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. On the wing, Mitchell. Inside. And Mobley throws it down hard.
Oh my goodness. Evan Mobley using just about all of that 40-inch vertical.
And it's Jokic missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Back to Cunningham. Sinks that one from the post. Cunningham's got 6 here in this quarter.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Pass to Mobley. The kick out to Cunningham.
Shit, follow move.
And finished off by Banchero.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Here's Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. From outside the arc. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And so it's Portland ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Knicks. 9-point game. Over Edwards. Cunningham's shot is off.
Blocking foul called on Donovan Mitchell. First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, New York. Here's Jokic.
And that combination of length and instincts, that's what makes Cunningham so competitive at the defensive end.
Pass to Anunoby. Here's Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell drops the hammer.
Oh, that's just an emphatic throw down there.
That one reverberated throughout the building. Now Castle. Brooks with no one around. And the 3 off target. Knicks trailed by 7. Oh, stolen by Brooks.
Need a free one.
Hey! In with a nice touch off the glass. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
I like their defense tonight. And we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Misses the 3. Outside Tatum.
Oh, no.
The Trailblazers pull it in. 17 points was their biggest margin. And Tatum pulls it down.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the blue.
Trailblazers leading by 7. Outside, Wembanyama. Edwards.
Thank you, bro.
Edwards with confidence.
I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging.
Allie, thank you so much.
Batted away by Wembanyama with authority. Victor saw that coming a mile away.
Look at KD going to work inside.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Tom.
I'm right there, though. Like, why is Shane
Great job of screening there. Nice job of taking to the rim. They get the finish.
Trailblazers leading by 10. Wembanyama. The size, the shooting touch. Wembanyama is unreal.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Wembanyama fires and
from deep, and you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Wembanyama. Banchero vacuums it in.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Trailblazers.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a good part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Victor Wembanyama.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Towns with the rebound. Now the Knicks with it. Down by 15. Book it.
Boy, when Towns is moving the basketball, guys, the floor opens up for him. The defense has now got to respect passing and scoring.
Rebounded by Towns. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
Substitution on the court.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the line.
Wembanyama. The 3 is off. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Even early on.
He's the only nigga I can hit threes with consistently. Hit 3 threes with that nigga. I hit 1 3 with Dylan Brooks and 1 3 with Ant. 0 for 4 with LeBron. 0 for 4 with Jokic. 0 for 2 with Shea. Oh, goody. Wanna play again, or are you done?
Force will be with us courtside. And so off the tip, it's the Trailblazers. Outside, SGA. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Here's Cunningham.
Hey!
Portland making their last
You got a
shot.
block?
And they pick up 2.
Well, I like Cunningham in the paint the most. His outside shot is still developing, so his focus should be on scoring inside.
Got it.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And it's Cunningham missing.
He out.
Castle goes in. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He do that.
Yeah, and that's where Castle is most effective, when he's getting downhill and attacking.
Here's Banchero.
Wemby's not even jumping for that? Like,
throws it down.
Okay.
Putting that pass right in his stride.
Okay.
Didn't have to show up and was able to complete the play.
Well, Grant, at 6'10", 250, Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too.
Why can't LeBron shoot? Like, his meter's so tiny.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a meter head on his shoulders.
Here's Brunson. Banchero surveys. Back to Towns. Portland with a rebound.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Roll.
From deep, SGA.
Fuck, man.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 4.
Gotta be a turnover, man. You gotta look at
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Banchero.
Whoa!
So far,
That's
2 for
fucking...
2.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
What a take!
Throws it down.
He really playing like himself right now. This guy is gonna play.
Opportunity here to make it a 3-point play.
And what strength by Castle. A tough-nosed guard who knows how to score through contact.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he
LeBron
might not get enough
him.
credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Cunningham looking it over. A shot from the high post. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
At 9 left to play in the first. Tries to keep it alive. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Oh, I need that.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
Outside for SGA. Portland moving it around. Counted from distance. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
A little back and forth from Cunningham. He's gotten comfortable from three-point range.
Now here's Durant. Yet to see a basket. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 4. And stolen by Cunningham. Fast break. Here comes New York. And yep, it's good.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
And stolen by Mobley. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
He's playing
well, a new
like
era
that?
in Portland, Grant. Young,
That's not a
raw,
steal?
and still finding their place.
Okay,
yeah,
I gotta be
they've
careful.
committed to growing through reps and putting in the time. The victories are hard won, but a foundation is being laid.
Yo, KD's defense
Oh, look
is
at
hard,
Tatum going to work inside.
Well, look, Tatum has the length and strength to do damage in there.
17.
Trailblazers lead by 5.
Next foul. Jason Tatum.
Outside Edwards. Back to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance. Mitchell's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Towns.
What?
Shot clock at 6. Here's Mitchell.
That's D!
Portland with a rebound.
They blocked that? Like,
They held a 12-point lead earlier. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. That game starts a nice 5-game homestand for them. Lets a floater go. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Knicks trail by 8. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Back to you, BA.
You'd love to hear it. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Back to Tatum. And stolen by Durant. Now the Blazers moving it up. Durant, automatic at the rim. The league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Castle on the wing. Three-pointer, Brooks. Nails it from three. Brooks has got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Now shooting the three ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, sometimes you know contact is coming, and Mobley did a nice job making sure he got the bucket.
Cunningham outside. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. There's 1:54 left in the first half. 6 on the shot clock.
I want to post up.
What?
Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
You're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Grant?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11". And the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. James inside. And slam dunked by James.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor
Who's in that
before the
corner?
defense is set.
Here's James.
Who's in that?
And that
corner?
one's
Like,
low.
that's OG over there? Nah,
Fading
OG
away.
crazy.
Makes that shot harder than it needs to be.
Here's Banchero. Brooks with the rebound. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Free throw, no good for Durant. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans have dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone
like, I
all
be missing
in
with
to
everybody,
surround
but
them
like,
with talent.
Man, they don't even play. I got a chance at making it.
Banchero in the post. Cunningham outside.
I'm there.
No good with a layup. Here's James. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the Tide we're halfway through the game. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Cunningham. Now Towns. Clock at 6. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Castle misses.
Great shot contest. Sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Brunson way outside. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Back to SGA. And the three off target. And Towns has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. It's a 5-point game. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Here's SGA. Some solid defense from Brunson.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Castle outside. 4-3. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Castle's got 7 points.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Left side SGA. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And it's an 8-point Portland lead.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all 3 levels.
The kick out to Brunson. It's stolen by SGA.
It's like when Shea come in.
Here's Wembanyama.
It's like everything
just changed. Victor takes it to him inside.
Do whatever you want.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good. And just under 2.5 minutes passed. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trail Blazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3 and D role players just around them. B.A., back to you.
A good strategy. Okay, Allie, good stuff.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Outside Brunson. Pulls it from the top of the key. Barnes. Nice persistence to tip it back in. Barnes has gotten his second bucket.
You're hitting the offensive glass with purpose. You gotta love the activity from Scotty Barnes.
This James on the wing. Off the mark there with a 3. Next trail by 5. Pass to Tatum. Back to Mitchell. Oh, Tatum taking flight.
That nigga did
Exploding off the floor. Give Tatum room and he will show off his athleticism at your expense.
A minute 6 left in the third quarter. To the paint. Stolen by Jokic. And it's the Trailblazers on the break.
Well, you got to go back to the defensive awareness of Jokic. Got his hands on the ball and got them going in transition.
Here's Tatum. Here's Towns. And here's Cunningham outside. Cash from Cunningham on the 3-ball.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important in spacing.
Here's Durant. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Defense gets a little too close to Durant there, and he smartly makes sure to pick up the foul while shooting.
He hits the second from the line. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Cunningham, right side. Outside Mitchell. Six to shoot. Strong move by Mitchell inside.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Durant for 3. And that's not going to go. Misses at the on the wing, Durant. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, a nice slam by the swingman Barnes. His athleticism is his greatest strength.
What?
Castle with it. And Anunoby pulls it down. This game is so close. 1 or 2 plays could make the difference.
It's so imperative to try to make each trip count. Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
SGA deciding where to go with it. SGA explodes to the rim.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset.
Yo, Scotty is just
to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Mitchell with the ball. Durant
Hey, what is happening?
2 points.
What the fuck is he? Like, what?
Mitchell's gotten 4 this quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for New York?
Well, all you can ask for is you guys to be really active on D.
Yo, Scotty
and make them more than that tonight.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
Pass to Tatum. That's Tatum. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And Chauncey Billups swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Jalen Brunson running the floor.
And lightning quick there. I mean, Jalen Brunson out on the break. A thing to watch.
James. Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
What?
Portland trailing here. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. From 7, cleared away by Mobley. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Banchero. Banchero finishes with force inside.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
Banchero comes with a double team. James inside.
We've seen this a million times. James using his incredible hoops IQ and getting to the free throw line.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 2 here. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
And that is an important shot. Cunningham understands how to come up big for his team.
Hey, 6'6", big as hell.
The lead is 2. Here's Towns. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic. Banchero outside. Jacks up a 3. Wembanyama there for the rebound. On offense, here are the Trailblazers. To tie it up. Banchero pulls it down. And so it's Banchero who brings it up to New York. Now Anunoby. Now here's Brunson. Stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Jokic. Oh, how about Jokic running the break?
Whoa, that...
Portland making a switch here. Cunningham outside. Now Mobley. Yes! Using that window!
And what can't this guy do? Mobley with a massive bucket.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
No fear in this young man. Already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Edwards. Get up, Anthony Edwards.
Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the clutch.
And stepping up when it's clutch time, that's a very mature play by the young Banchero.
And Chauncey Billups calls time out here.
Now into the line for New York, number 7, Scotty Barnes.
Here's Edwards. Here's Durant. Brooks. It goes! Are you kidding me?
Wow. The winner at the buzzer. It doesn't get any better.
Unreal.
Nah, that was great game. That was great execution.